Hey guys, and welcome back to Bloons TD Battles 2, a new game on the channel. And I played Bloons TD 6 quite a while ago, so I figured I ought to give this game a try too. So today we're doing some engineer spamming. I know this isn't how you would really use engineers necessarily, but I just thought it was funny. They put out all these turrets, so I wanted to see what would happen. First match here, unfortunately I forgot to have camo coverage. And yeah, they sent some camo through and I was like, oops. So yeah, we're going to have to refine this strategy for the next one. So basically, objective is to try and get as many engineers placed down as possible in terms of like turrets. So on this map, I decided we were going to use some more specialized engineers to make sure, the ones that cleanse the balloons, to make sure that we had coverage for lead and camo. So that should work pretty well. It looks like Engineer actually does cover a lot of balloon types, which I didn't totally expect at first. Like, I knew there was the sort of 4th sentry gun upgrade could do some damage to lead balloons, but apparently it doesn't hit camo. So let's see here how many we can get down. So for those who are unfamiliar with this game, there have been a lot of these Bloons TD games. It's just a tower defense game basically, but they have a lot of interesting upgrade paths, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I found Bloons TD 6 a lot of fun. I almost played it on the channel like 3 years ago, but for some reason I never did. So I guess we'll do a little series on it now and see how it feels, see if it fits into the channel or not. For those who are watching Castle Crush, my current sort of status on that is that I'm going to be probably waiting until they do an update, if they do an update, and then maybe I'll come back and do more Castle Crush, but just wasn't really feeling it at the moment in terms of the ideas and the views, and didn't feel like I was on my A game, so I figured we should try something else in the meantime. It's hard when you made like 500 videos in the same game. It starts to just get a little repetitive in terms of the creative process, and I really feel like this game can do a lot of creative challenges. You can do a lot of creative challenges with this, so I kind of want to do some crazy stuff, see what we can do. So I'm looking forward to trying some other sort of crazy, weird challenges and just kind of seeing what happens. So I wanted to try and fill the map with snipers, but you can't only do snipers, it seems, because you need at least kind of a certain point before the snipers can become self-sufficient. So it seemed like I had to use Dartling to do a challenge like that. This challenge is kind of stupid because obviously this isn't really the best way to use engineers by spamming them. You would probably rather have a certain number that are more heavily upgraded. But the turrets do cover spam to some extent, balloon spam, and they seem decent. I mean, you can see that they took out a Moab there, so this isn't like the worst strategy ever, right? But my opponent also isn't really being very aggressive here. I kind of got lucky and got a very passive opponent, which sometimes you need with these type of challenges. If they're going to rush you really hard, it's going to be tough. The other thing that kind of sucks in this game is that because there's no sort of ranked mode or creative mode, basically, if I want to do sort of like any sort of fun challenge type videos for YouTube, I'm probably going to be stuck in the lower trophy tiers. And honestly, pushing trophies seems to be pretty boring because there's only a handful of towers you can even use to do it very well. Like, there are some people using some more off-meta stuff, but some of the meta stuff seems to be quite strong. So we'll see. The meta build I'm kind of trying to sort of push through with at the moment is Dartling Sniper and Super Monkey. Not very original, but yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I at least want to get through... I at least would kind of like to get up to the 50 trophy mark, and then we can drop back down. I really would like to get to 60, and then we can drop back down. Because I just don't see myself holding higher trophy ranks for any period of time until they come out with some ranked specific mode, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, it's just, like, it's not going to be fun for video creation, right? And I won't be able to farm XP very well. So, we'll probably stick with lower trophies and more interesting videos, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. This match going better than expected. You can see I'm really getting a lot of engineer turrets out here, and it turned out the more I got out there, the more there started to become a problem, which was that all this engineer spam was creating lag. And it may not be apparent in the recording, but I was feeling it kind of on my iPad. Now, you can see right there, I know a lot of people play this on PC, and maybe that's what I should do, because I did upgrade my iPad. I mean, I have a, it's like an iPad 2019, so it's iPad mini 2019. So I did upgrade it from my iPad 4 mini, but even still, it reaches a point where there is quite a bit of lag. And I've also found it very difficult to do eco and manage towers at the same time. I see other people playing on PC sending so much eco constantly, but it just makes my thumb tired. So, to hold it there non-stop like that. So I usually end up going for less eco-intensive strategies, or just trying to wing it and rush them before eco becomes a thing, like too big of a thing. So we'll see how that kind of plays out in the long run. Maybe I'll have to switch to being a PC player. But yeah, this was working out pretty well with this challenge here. You can see I've got quite a massive number of engineer turrets. Again, the objective was to spam the map with engineer turrets and just see how many I could get out there. And see what it did. Considering a number of these guys are not upgraded that much. I do have a few specialized engineers out there just to handle certain responsibilities, so I don't die to like basic rushes, but other than that, it's just all spam. Now you'll see what happens here at the end is very curious. Well, I guess I should just go ahead and give it away. Basically, I'm going to end up winning this match, but what happens is my opponent, I don't know, I think they just either lag out or quit. You'll see what happens. Because they didn't lose, as far as I could see, the match just ended. So, and I'm given a win. So, you'll see in a moment, but it makes me think that maybe they couldn't handle the lag either. So, yeah, I feel a little badly about lag spamming someone out, but I just wanted to see how epic this would look. And it does look pretty ridiculous. You can see right there, I don't know what really happened there. I was 100% expecting to lose that match, and for some reason I won. So maybe they lagged out. I don't know, they just gave up. I'm not sure what happened. Anyways, so that was basically the challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. I'll make more content soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.